Hi, let's recap on the cash flow quadrant again. I know that I've spoken about this many times, but it's really important that you understand the quadrant. Now, there is a book that was written by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki called the Cash Flow Quadrant. And basically, it's just a quadrant. It's 4 squares. And I'm just going to draw it out for you so you can just get it really quickly right here. All right. Hopefully, you can see this. It is the E, the S, the B, and the I. Okay. All right. So let's just hold this up for a second. All right. So the E is for an employee. The S is for a self-employed person. The B is for a business owner, or the I is for an investor. Why is this so important? Well, primarily because the people on the left side of the quadrant could be paying in excess of 50% of their money to taxes. Yes, taxes. For every dollar that you earn, 50% of it could be going away to taxes, right? Especially if you live in California. California is one of the highest tax states in the union. I live in California. Yes, I do. But fortunately, I pay no taxes legally. Why? Because I am on the right side of the quadrant, okay? The right side, all right? So the right side of the quadrant is what's called a business owner or an investor. Yeah, that would be me. I own many businesses, and I am a very active investor. Because of that, I am rewarded by doing what the government wants me to do, and that's providing the jobs and the housing. I actually make my money just like our amazing president, Mr. Donald Trump. Yeah, the reason why he actually gives his W-2 salary back as the president is because we hate that kind of money. We don't like any money on this side of the quadrant. Why? Because it's the highest taxed. Let's just talk about the year-end tax forms that you get with these types of income. So on the left side of the quadrant, as an employee, you're probably getting a W-2. Or as an S-employee, let's just say an independent consultant, maybe a ball player, a sports professional, or entertainer, you may be getting what's called a 1099. Those attorneys, the doctors, let's just say sports professionals, those independent consultants, they are the S people, right? The E and the S people. So between federal, state, and payroll taxes, yeah, they could be paying over 50% of their money to taxes. And if you're paying 50% of your money to taxes and another 40% of your money to housing, that's only 10% left. So instead of clipping coupons, it's best for you to work to get to the right side of the quadrant as expeditiously as possible. Well, how do you do that? Basically, just do the 10 steps that are in my book, Escape the Madness, the 10 steps to get out of the rat race. And you could do it really quickly because money has been free for 10 years. All right. On the right side of the quadrant, be that a business owner or an investor, which is where I am and where you could strive to go if you so choose, you can actually pay 0 to 20% of your money to taxes. Guess what our amazing president did for us? He reduced corporate taxes to 21%. Isn't that wonderful? Before that, I think it was like 39%. So if that's not a clue as to what you should be doing, then take it as a clue right now. I don't really care if you like President Trump or not. That is not my concern. But if you want to be able to get yourself to pay less taxes and stop asking for his tax returns and or impeachment, then move to the right side of the quadrant as fast as possible. Yeah, you can be what we are, a business owner and or an investor, and be able to generate money actually tax-free. and make and earn a lot more by partnering with the government. Now, I must admit, I didn't know this either because I went to school. I was told to go to school, get a job, and work until you're 65 or whatever that is, just like the majority of you were. People put all that stuff in your head. Listen, please do not believe that stuff. It's time for you to stop the brainwashing. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. But why would you go and learn how to earn money to give 50% of it away? Bye. Lord knows it doesn't go to any good purpose. It only goes to incompetent bureaucrats that are running the federal government, state, and local government. So why would you want to do that? I would never want those idiots wasting $1 of my hard-earned money. And the way to do that is by partnering with the government, by doing what they want me to do, and that's provide jobs and housing on the right side of the quadrant as a B and an I. All right, well, anyway, I really wanted to recap just in case any of you are new to my show, have never heard of me before, or you have not read the book by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki called The Cashflow Quadrant. So basically, I summarize it for you in this very short video. Now it is your job to work really quickly to move from the left side to the right side. And how do you do that? Well, that's in my book, Escape the Madness, the 10 Steps to Get Out of the Rat Race. So remember, subscribe below this video. Remember to share and comment and provide me with as much feedback as you possibly can. And I will continue to provide you with the knowledge that I've gained in order to move from the left to the right.